Top story tonight, San Antonio's Toyota plant is pumping the brakes. KENS 5 confirms production was cut in half this week. The car maker blames COVID and supply chain shortages. This reduction accelerating problems in the auto industry. Eyewitness News reporter Matt Houston explains how it's going to affect you, even if you're not shopping for a new car.
Toyota now expects to build roughly 25,000 fewer cars next month than it initially thought. Scalebacks at San Antonio's plant are partly to blame, though the carmaker says it does not anticipate layoffs.
I hold my breath every single month, waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Car dealers like April and Sierra hoped this problem would ease up, but COVID issues continue to impact staffing at plants. Still, the pandemic may fade before manufacturers can get the microchips they need to make cars comfortable.
It could be we're talking about like 2025 before supply and demand are back in proper alignment.
Toby Russell is co-CEO of Shift.com, an online car marketplace. He says it's going to be tough for plants to continue at the current rate, though car makers have options to adapt.
There's a lot of creativity in trying to work through these supply chain issues up and down the line.
Some manufacturers have cut features to cut the number of microchips they need. Others are building unfinished rides. They'll add the remaining parts later when they become available. These issues have made the car in your driveway more valuable. Russell says you might get 30% more for a used car today than you would have last year.
Matt, have the changes at Toyota forced the manufacturers to cut hours?
Sharon, so the folks who would normally be making Tacomas and Tundras here are still coming to work. They're just going through training exercises and what the company calls optimization activity. That's the plan for this week. Toyota says it will reassess the environment and conditions each week to sort of determine how long this all needs to go on. Keep in mind there's about 3,200 people working at the plant behind me. Those aren't the only ones impacted. We're talking about dealers as well as part manufacturers who supply parts that Toyota uses to build those trucks here. I'm Matt Houston, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.